Okay, so it's recording now.
No,
Do you know what to do?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, what? I'm not showing
Do
you.
you know what we're doing for this group assignment?
Yeah, the minerals, we had to choose a mineral and then like play the 20 questions to guess each other's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sweet. And then we're supposed to create, I believe, a document of those 20 questions of how we came
Right.
up with those. So Ryan and I are a little clueless as how to do that.
Okay.
How are you doing on that, Michelle?
Like creating the 20 questions or
Yeah,
like,
as far as how to figure out what minerals what and stuff, like I don't know, just what to ask.
yeah, here's where what I feel about all of this right now is that I don't even know what questions to ask. Like, where is it found? Most predominantly found, things like that. But I don't have like the kinds of questions he was posing. Like, uh, what did he ask? The questions he was using as examples, I was like, I don't even.
Is with
I just feel like I'm so. This is not my thing, and so it's like our questions might be interesting and really amateur, but that's okay. That's what I feel.
Okay,
I
all right.
was gonna
So, do you want to type in that first one? Where is it found?
I was gonna say
Yeah, are we gonna start using my one? Are we gonna guess mine first, or whose are we guessing first? Are we guessing
Let's.
each other's, or are we just coming up with questions?
We are supposed to guess one another's. Ryan and I did not bring a mineral because we're that
Okay,
prepared. So
it's
you're one
fine.
step ahead.
No,
But
you're
hey, this is
totally
better
fine.
than last week. We didn't even meet last week, so that's a
say I
plus.
sort of have a mineral. I don't know if it'll even count for this, but I've got
Okay.
something I can use.
Okay. Well, I'll ask that question to both of you. Where is your mineral found?
Hold on, I forgot. And I don't actually like have the physical thing here. I just have a
Uh,
mineral like in my mind or on my
okay.
computer. Hold on,
You know
I
where?
forgot the name of it. Just one second. Gosh.
Yeah. Where is it
Uh,
found?
where did it go?
Found in
Just one
some
second. Let me look really fast. Where did I put this thing? Okay, give me 1 second.
You're good.
find mine.
No.
What if we did because we really aren't super prepared.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
if we chose a mineral and then we like just chose a random mineral and then each of us came up with a question like
Sure.
where it's found and then we'll each like answer those questions. Does that make
Yeah.
Sure.
sense? Like if we all just chose the same mineral and then we all came up with the questions and like helped each other like where is that found kind of
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down to
So
do that.
what mineral or anything like that would we be able to use?
But which one did
So,
you have?
I just have some salt with me.
Oh, hey, well, we know where that's found. I mean,
Yeah,
right?
it's found in a few,
Hopefully.
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an easy one to use, or do you want to pick a different mineral?
Um,
Let's.
what do you think, Matt?
Well, unless your mineral is you want to use yours, Michelle, then I say we go with salt.
No, I'm not attached. I forgot its name, so that just shows you my dedication to that mineral. Let's do
All
salt.
right. Okay.
So where is salt
So,
found?
where is salt found?
You can find it.
Let's Google it really fast. I mean, where is salt
Sea salt, not just regular.
found? I'm really glad that we're in this class, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
We'll do better next week.
what other question do we need to answer the questions as well, or just write down the question that we?
Oh yeah, I
Let's
have no
read
idea.
this. Create a document of how you went about identifying the minerals as a group. Were you successful, or did it take you more than 20 questions? What questions were helpful to ask? What questions gave you essentially no benefit in asking? I don't know if we're necessarily writing the questions, but kind of like one about how we guessed it. Um,
Um, to me, it kind of sounds like we should try to play the game. I know now we know yours is salt. We can pretend like we don't know that and ask you the questions, and then you guys can quiz me on mine. And Matt, you can just like Google one. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be hard to work our way around this assignment when we already know the mineral because most of the assignment is about guessing what it is. Does that make sense? Do you guys agree with me?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, we can.
Okay.
I'm just kind of back to the same thing. What kind of questions?
So where is it found?
Is it maybe?
The what color is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
what
wanna
color is
talk-
it? That's a good one.
Okay. Um, does it um oh gosh, I like don't even what would you ask about a mineral? What would you ask about a mineral? Um,
Type of questions he asks is like, does it fizz with acid? So I guess that's kind of does it have like some kind of chemical reaction to it? So
yeah.
like, if you put it in acidic
What?
liquid, does it?
Does it?
Yeah, fizz.
Okay, we could write that one down. Does it? I don't know. I see. I don't even know. Like, does it sink or float in water? I don't do.
Sure.
Guys. Okay, yeah, just write that one down too.
And we don't have to put the answers to the questions, right? Or,
I hope not.
No, I think really like all it's saying is create a document on how you went about identifying the minerals as a group. So really, we could just kind of explain what's going on. I don't.
okay.
Okay. Let's see what other questions. Well, based off, hold on, let me see. Keep writing what you are, and I'll look up something really quick. Where did it go? Okay, we could do like, does it, yeah, how is it formed?
Okay.
What does it taste like? I mean, I wouldn't want to be the one to test that out, but
Where does it get
besides
its
salt?
taste from? Like, how is it breathed out?
Oh, yeah, we could ask. Sorry, I have some little helpers here. We could like, hold on 1 second. Let me think.
Because really, we don't have to really stress on the questions we could ask because now it's kind of like the discussion's going towards like the questions that you already have or what you were asking. Was that helpful in identifying the actual mineral itself? Because I mean, with the reading, it goes on about what's the difference, about each rocks and their categories. So I'm guessing where he's getting at is like, these questions are supposed to help us narrow down to one of those categories. So maybe we could just kind of, if out of those questions, we could kind of narrow which one was the best and which one wasn't. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Well, with the salt one, I think that, okay, which of these questions do you guys think would have been the best in finding out or hinting at what mineral it was?
What color is it?
What color is it?
Yeah, that would have helped the most, I feel like.
Narrow it
Yeah.
down a lot. Okay.
What does it taste like?
What does it look like? Yeah.
What's the
Um,
taste?
What's the taste? Salty. That would have definitely given that one away. Your salt. Okay, so we just write that down here at the after the questions. What do we say? The question that was
Sure, write that. Just kind of after that, you could just the question that we found was most helpful was what color is it?
Another question that we could use is what is it used for?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That would be one that would probably give it away a lot.
Yeah.
So that would help with our next one.
Okay. So when I was reading through these weekly hangouts that we'll be doing, do we have, it said something about submitting a recording. Do we submit this document? Do we also submit a recording of what we're saying right now, or how does that work?
So, I don't know if everyone needs to. I feel like with the document, everyone can send in because you'll all have a copy of this document,
Mhm.
and I can share you the link as well. Because right now, I'll be the one that has the link after we finish recording, and then I'll post that to that where we submit things. But I mean, just to play it safe, I can also share you that same link. If that
Okay.
makes any sense. So once
Yeah,
this is
that sounds-
done, once it's done, I'll record it, and then we can all individually submit the assignment as well as the link.
Okay. That sounds awesome. So, are we missing any information on this document right now? Let's see.
And
Or did you take more than 20 questions? So we need to write, like, was it successful? Let's see, give you essential, no benefit at all. Which ones do we feel were not as beneficial? And what did we learn about mineral identification? So maybe the question we can answer next is, because we already did like the successful one and helpful one together. Let's do what questions were not beneficial. Yeah?
Yeah.
sure.
Okay. What was the most successful and what is it used for? Okay. So here, hold on. I'm like using my phone and the computer. Can someone else type? I'm just using my right hand, so it's kind of slow.
I can type.
Okay. So which question do we think is not as beneficial?
I would think, does it sink in water?
Yeah, probably.
Just because there'd be so many that would sink in water, I feel like.
Right. Probably most of them. Unless they're that, what is it called? That feather? No, what is when they grind down the mineral? What is that called? Do you guys remember? Have you guys taken the exam yet?
I haven't. I was just going to do that.
Yes.
Okay. What is it? Threads? What is it called when the minerals are ground down finally?
I'm not sure.
Streaks, threads, feathers, something like that. Anyways,
I
okay.
guess that's kind of yeah. I mean, there's some other good questions like the questions about like the cleavage and the hardness of the rock and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, really, I'm okay with. I know seems pretty like not very detailed, but I'm glad at least we met as a group this time, and we'll just hopefully be better prepared for next week. Have a more set time when we can meet.
Okay.
Be prepared.
Okay.
What else do you think we need to really add on this?
Hold on. What did you learn about mineral identification? that I don't know very much about it.
Yeah.
We could just write that. We don't know very much. We have a lot to learn about it. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of components about mineral identification and
I'll just write it that it is very. Wait, 1 second. Identification is that it is very complex and it can take more than 20 questions to just get down to select you. What we learned about mineral identification is that it's very complex and it can take more than 20 questions to just narrow it down.
yeah.
I should say mineral, sorry.
One mineral, yeah. I think that's perfect. I think we answered the questions and yeah, it's basic, but I feel like that's pretty good considering the fact that
Okay.
none of us are, you know.
Sweet. I'll send you a link of maybe through an email. That'll probably be the easiest way of this
Mhm.
recording.
Okay.
Yeah.
But before you guys go, when can we meet next week? When is the best day and time?
Mm,
Like, are we Monday, Tuesdays?
I can do basically any evening, preferably a weekend, but I know as we get closer to Saturday I don't like to push it too close to the
Yeah.
time that it's due just in case it's something more complex than we thought. So
Can we do
Most
Thursday
eve-
at 7, Thursday at 8, maybe?
I could do Thursday at 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that.
Okay, let's just plan on that. Hopefully we can get more
Okay.
people in and stuff like that. But thanks for joining in at 10 o'clock on a Saturday.
I'm gonna go return to my white collar watching.
Okay. Sweet.
Thanks,
Okay.
guys.
Okay. Thanks.
We'll see you
Yeah.
on Thursday at 8.
Okay. Sounds
Yep,
good.
sounds good.
Thanks for
Yep.
setting
Okay,
it
see
up too.
Yep.